Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I'm Step and this is going to be part 72 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And we are going to be making a move here on Carthage in this turn. I reckon I should be able to take it in this turn. And I'm going to start off by fighting some battles outside of the city walls. Now, do the Romans actually want to take any of these fights? I don't know. They might retreat from this. It would be nice to pick off these 4 units. It would be nice to pick off a general. Or these units as well, but they also might just, I don't know, retreat back to Carthage itself? They might, we will see, but I'm going to take a crack at that. And this army, led by my faction leader, is going to be ready soon, I reckon.
Orders?
And I have some peasants here ready as well to take over for Thapsus, or the defense of Thapsus, so that I should be able to move on immediately once he is ready to go. And then down here, we're making a move on Nepta, but it's going to be taking... Oh dear, yeah, the desert's rough. Yeah, I didn't really know that was going to take... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns? Because, yeah, there's a little bit of blue at the very end there. Gosh, you'd think that coming, I don't know, just from like here to here, it'd be like a couple turns, but no, that's 5 turns. That's insane. Man, that's crazy. So probably not going to be taking Nepta in this episode, but we will be advancing on it. So there's that, yeah. But we should be taking Carthage, and then I can continue to push into North Africa, and I will be leaving Sicily until Africa has been consolidated. And I'm going to be continuing to try to figure things out with the Armenians now. I have a lot of money, and I have options. I'm going to try next turn maybe to offer them the money plus the settlements to see if that sweetens the deal. Like offer them Fraspa, Campus Alani, Campus Sakai, and see if they like that. Now, I don't really know the deal with having units inside of settlements when you are offering it to other factions. Do I need to be removing these units or what? Like, how exactly does that work? Okay, well, I just looked it up because I didn't want to leave this up to chance. And according to a guide online, I can't have any units outside of the settlement, but in the province when I'm giving it away, which is somewhat counterintuitive. So the units can be inside of the settlement. So like in Fraspa, if I give away Fraspa, I'm good because my unit's inside and there's nothing that is outside of this province or outside of the settlement in the province. And then up here, so then I would have to... So Campus Sakai would be fine, I think. Where's the border here? Must be here. Is it the river? According to the map, it looks like it's the river. But I can't really see it on the map. Maybe I'm just missing it and it's right in front of me. But Campus Sakai looks like it's okay. Okay, I can just look at this, right? Tripus Sakai, Tripus Alani. Okay, so it's the river. Okay. It's weird that, yeah, I can't see the border. I guess it's because it's both my provinces. There's no border. No, I can see these borders. Yeah, I don't know. Still learning the map in this game. But this looks okay, but I would have to do something with these forces. Either get them inside of the settlement, or maybe get them on a... Do I have a boat? No, I disbanded all my boats. Okay.
Orders?
What are we going to do about this?
Orders?
So I don't think I can fit all of these guys inside of
Mighty General.
this settlement. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure...
Sire. March.
Let's put as many guys in here as I can. So let's just put...
Orders?
Maybe disband some of these mercenaries.
Sire. Orders? My liege.
So Campus Alani is now full. And then I think I need to... just, build a couple gosh darn boats, I suppose. So that I can put these armies on them. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, actually. I guess I could do the same thing here as well. Just build a bioreme, something cheap. Because I can do a stack per boat. So I'm actually going to need like a couple of boats actually. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. But I can do that next turn. I think I've already done my negotiations for this turn, I think. I think so. Anyway, for this turn, I think that really I'm just kind of down to fighting this, I think. So let's go ahead and give it a whirl. What the hell just happened? So you ran away. Yeah, that's the army I just attacked, correct? You were hiding, but you didn't ambush me, which is interesting. I didn't get caught in an ambush. I kind of want to just continue on. Oh, am I stuck in your, like, radius? Is that what's happening? Okay, so there we go. Making progress here. And if I attack you, then I think I draw out the garrison and I draw in that army that just retreated. Okay, yeah, that looks okay. So I'll be fighting an urban, an auxilia, an early legionary, and a praetorian is going to be in the initial army that I fight. But then the reinforcements to my left is going to be those two urbans, the Praetorian cavalry, and the Roman cav is the general. And then the garrison will be coming in sort of like... That's kind of weird, isn't it? Because, yeah, I'm going to be like right next to the settlement, according to this. So I'm curious to see how this looks on the battle map. But the garrison is going to be this general, Lucius Livius, 4-star general, and all he has is a unit of archer auxilia with him. But, I mean, my army's decent, and this is a good opportunity to clear out a few Romans. And I don't know if I'm taking Carthage in this turn or in this actual battle, but we will see what I can do. Well, it sure is a bummer that I'm going to be starting here in the forest, which means I can't move my gosh darn artillery. Oh, gosh darn it. I really don't like that. Yeah, that's something in this game that really does bother me. Okay, so they're going to be useless? I don't know. I mean, they can still fire, right? I just can't move them? Hopefully. Looks like... Yeah, they should start bombing that little army right there, so... Yeah, okay. So behind me is going to be that garrison coming on in. So let's have these guys face like this. And slingers go like that, and... kind of want you guys to face in this direction. Let's go chariot archers, and you turn around, and then I have my desert axes and my melee chariots as well. Another thing I need to do, so I've been kind of experimenting a bit more with my army compositions in custom battles, and I've come to a different idea of how I want my Egyptian armies to look, but I haven't quite made that transition. Let's turn you guys on to fire artillery, actually. Are we getting some shots in? Yeah, we are getting shots in there. So auxilia, and yes, that's a decent front line. Alright, let's try to clean this up and get this taken care of so we can turn around and deal with what's in front of us. Yeah, let's just come around here with my chariot archers and camels. I don't really want camels in this fight, if I'm being honest. Let's just turn them around and have them shoot at these early legionaries. Yeah, they can get to the off to the front. Ooh, that was a good... that was a good hit. Yeah, I'm making the change over to explosive or flaming shots. And, ooh, man, okay, they're getting a little flanky poo. Oh, no! Oh, no! That was bad. That was a bad hit on my own archers. That's the, the negative of that. Yeah, holy shit, that's awful. Alright, can we get a, just a charge in? We need to get rid of this general. So desert axes go here, and then cav or chariot archers go in here, go after the archers. Let's just try to clear that up as much as possible, and then you guys turn around here. And are we getting... How's the fight going here? Kind of haggard? Yeah, kind of rough. Let's see here. Can you shoot at that cav unit, the Praetorian cav, and not my own guys? That would be pretty cool. And are you guys going to go after my camels? Yeah, kind of looks like it. All right, you guys can run, definitely. And I don't actually really mind if they go after my camels. Like, that's a really good cav unit being distracted by camels, so have fun with that. Looks like we haven't quite killed their general yet. Let's just get my desert axes turning around. We don't need them over here. And let's go over here. And how are we looking? So we're already in this force. Let's get... Can we get general charging in there? And urban cohorts. Actually, let's not, because my guys are still shooting. Let's get slingers here. And, okay, Praetorian's coming on in. Praetorian cav, that is, coming on in. So let's go here, and let's try to go there. And there we go. There's the break on those guys. And let's tell my guys to stop shooting just for now. They're making me a little bit nervous. And camels come over here and start getting ready to skirmish at that stuff. Alright, that's good. And don't get hit. Oh my god. Let's just come down here and kill these urbans. And that looks good. We never got that general. That's very annoying. Yeah, you guys all come back, please, and you can run. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. I think I need to tell you guys to stop firing because this is getting tragic. Alright. Yeah, the fire shots has been a recent experimentation. I think this is only like the second battle that I've used them in, maybe? I don't know, but definitely devastating when they hit, but the inaccuracy is really tough. It really is. I wasn't using them for the longest time just because I figured that having a unit that actually got some hits in every once in a while was going to be inflicting more damage than a unit that just never... where are my guys? So, I need to get these groups together again. I just figured that they'd be doing more damage over time if they just got more hits in. Oh, wait, they're moving. What the hell's happening? Are they just chasing after the unit that they were instructed to hit? Is that why? Like, can they move if you actually just tell them to go after something? Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, I was like thinking that just having non-flaming shot onagers would do more damage over time until I saw a fellow YouTuber, Count MRVHS, and I was just watching one of his like 4th Age videos where he was showing army comps, but he was using the fire ammunition, and I saw the damage they could do when they hit, which was very impressive, and I was like, whoa, that's different, because regular shot might kill like a couple guys in a unit, whereas the flaming shot really does take out a chunk, like a real chunk of that army. Ooh, I gotta turn my guys back on. Fire at will. I forgot to do that. And slingers, where are you guys? Yeah, you should probably come out here to the flanks and start to get some shots into whatever wants to fight us. And yeah, urban's coming in. That's tough. Where are my desert axes? Yeah, you guys need to run over here. And then, yeah, slingers start getting shots into the rear. What are those? Roman cavalry. So, yeah, they're gonna hurt my dudes. All right, I think that I want to take. No, you guys still shoot at the Praetorian cav. That's fine. And then, yeah, you come over here, and slingers shoot into the rear of those units there. You can sound the horn to keep the morale up of my units. You can engage there, and then, let's see, yeah, you make sure that you're running, and then you engage there, going into the rear of those urbans. And what's that, Praetorian, or yeah, there we go. And I think that's enough for you guys. That's enough firing. Just halt, stop firing, please. Oh my god, that's so... And yeah, they're breaking through my guys here, which is always scary. Let's send my general in to try to stop that. It's just Roman cav, so we might be able to do okay there. And then slingers can fire into the rear of these urbans right here. And then let's bring over my... So yeah, urbans right there. And what do we have here? Urbans. Let's get my general out of here. And then have my slingers... honestly, no, just keep shooting into the rear of these urbans. And do we have any more spears left? We have some spears right here. And have these spears turn around and fight here. And have the desert axes also collapse in on the urbans. And hopefully that does wrap things up for us. Definitely took some casualties for sure. And are you guys gonna go in? Come on, help out. Yeah, you got some urbans to kill right there. So go ahead and continue the battle. Try to wrap those guys up. And are there any guys that we want to? I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch anyone. Is there anyone on this side? I'm not. Those are my guys running away. Alright, so yeah, we definitely took some hits, and I don't know if we are going to be able to take Carthage. I mean, ooh, let's make sure my guys are no longer shooting. And you guys are going to stop shooting? Do I have to freaking... Alright, there you go. Alright, so yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to take Carthage in this turn. I don't know. It depends on who gets inside of the city.
For being so decisive.
Yeah, we took some hits. We definitely, like, what, 380 guys we lost? Yeah, that's kind of rough. That's not counting the guys that we actually friendly fired as well. Which is rough, for sure. But we have the artillery. We like, technically could assault Carthage, depending on what's inside. Man, not much made it back inside. The family member has one man left in his unit, and then it's the archers that are kind of okay. But then, yeah, these guys, so there's that urban and just the general. So that what, the other army, those other armies got wiped then? That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, enemy army routes, perfect. And then trait increase. So yes, he's a better general. And then decorated hero. So 20% discount on unit training cost. Perfect. Love to see it. Yeah, let's just take Carthage. And the agent also opened the gates for us as well. Perfect. So let's just assault. And let's take this place. Yeah, 4-star general, but it's just him and one other person. I guess he's gained one other man to defend him, and just the hours since since I don't know how long has he been inside of Carthage since his battle. An hour. Anyway, we should be fine here. Let's go in and take this place. I did go around the settlement to try to find what would be the best and quickest way into the city center, and it's kind of hard for me to tell, honestly. I was having a hard time. I don't think it's from this angle, but my other two options were something that looked kind of like this, where there's like this little concave section where I'll be getting shot from all sides, and I guess I could use my onagers to knock down those towers, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough ammunition. I don't really know. And over here, I mean, this is pretty lightly defended from a tower perspective. So let's just go ahead and get my onagers shooting down the towers that are connecting to this gateway. And then we can, I guess, just kind of get our guys... Who's there? Is that going to be the general? Yeah, the little general bodyguard unit is right there. So we can take down this gateway. I don't know, maybe take down that tower, but then again, we probably can just send my slingers up onto the walls and start taking towers as well. The gateway towers are damaged, and my slingers are now just pouring on into the settlement right now, and they've been ordered to start to take these towers. They're not shooting at me, which is strange. Why am I not... Okay, they are shooting at me. Alright, yep, there they go. Yeah, you guys can definitely run up there and take that one, and then you can definitely run up there, and that way you can start running alongside there. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell from here. I think that's the plaza, but then how do I get there? Kind of a maze, isn't it? Do I maybe just come around this side? Maybe that's the fastest way? What the hell? What's going on here? Both of my slinger units just split up, and have like half of the guys are on the ground and half the guys are on the wall. That is really silly. Okay, can you not do that? Jesus, they're like all split up. Okay, just come here. Just come here and all just get your shit figured out, okay? And then, yeah, same thing over here. Yeah, come up here, join together. We are now making our way to the central plaza, and it looks like they have their archers set up there on the edge, actually. Oh, that's a little bit dicey, because my guys... Yeah, I got my spears right here, and my archers... Where are you? Yeah, you're a little bit behind. I would rather have my archers come up, and then have my spears... can kind of be ready for when those, you know, 2 bodyguard guys come on rushing off. My first unit of bowmen are now in position, and they are ready to start trading with the Archer Auxilia. And I imagine this is a much better archer unit than those Roman archers. I imagine their armor values are higher, and I think that they have higher missile damage as well. I would hope so, at least. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be winning that duel, and then even more so once these other archer units come on marching up. So they're making their way on up, and then that general has retreated to the center of the plaza, so he's not going to be taking part in this skirmish. Let's just kind of waste these archers. In fact, I mean, if those archers, if those 2 horsemen are going to be hanging back, oh no, no worry about it. We can just get rid of these archers. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and send my general in. Yeah, he can charge up. And then same thing with these desert axes. They can charge up as well. Clear those archers off. And then spearmen as well. Take you guys out of phalanx mode so that you can run up and help out against that armored bodyguard. And then, yeah, camels can go. General is now fighting those archers. And I would imagine that the general's going to try to help out here. Archer's now down to 16 men, and yeah, my general, this is my factionaire, so he needs to stay safe. Looks like he's going to do okay here. And then, yeah, desert axes can hang out like that. In fact, you guys can go something like that. There's 1 archer left. Camel archers hang back, and then you guys stop shooting. And then spears go into single line and get ready like this. And now he wants to charge my desert axes, and then let's just go ahead, send my guy in, have him sound the horn so that he does not get into the fight, and we should hack him down. Yeah, here we go. You guys get into phalanx formation and poke down that general. It's just him now. Phalanx formation for you guys as well. Turn around, and we just have to get rid of the general, and that is going to be it. Carthage is now ours. Huzzah.
Nothing the enemy can do but run.
Fantastic. All right, so that's a big get for us in regards to really slowing down the Scipii. Man, they have made us fight just tooth and nail for every single inch of North Africa. It's really been something. Okay, so let's exterminate. We're going to get 35,000. Goddamn. 33,000 denarii, but 35,000 people will be massacred. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Now, we can, right away, retrain a lot of these units. So let's go ahead and do that, and then repair the walls. And just to see what we can recruit. So heavy onagers, yep, Nile spears, or Nile cav, Pharaoh's guards. The chariot units, of course, desert axes, pretty much everything, right? I think. Yeah, quinqueremes. Yeah, pretty much everything we need is available here, so that's awesome. Yeah, that's very nice. And what do we want to start building? The Temple of Set? Ooh, that would be nice too. I imagine corruption's insanely high, 17. Oh my god, that's really high. Yeah, getting that law bonus in to reduce that corruption seems very good. The execution square is going to be a bit cheaper, but I mean, frankly, we can afford both of them. And they're both going to give us law bonuses, so let's do that. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot of corruption. Jesus. And yeah, then we can try hunting down these units. I mean, so that's going to be, okay, so that's there. Do I have any spies in the region? You're here.
My ears
I don't want to lose track of that assassin, honestly. He's kind of bothering me.
My liege.
And then these guys, what's your plan? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Not really sure what your guys' plan was. Was I going to march you guys into the desert and help out against Nepta?
Mighty
I don't know
general.
if I need to do that.
Orders.
Mighty general.
Maybe just march west and... I don't know. Do I feel like I should get this army filled up before I do anything with it, honestly. I am now ready to end this turn, so I doubt there's going to be any counterattacks coming from the Scipii. Although I could be surprised here, but yeah, I don't know. Suitable husband, 49 years old. Ooh, I don't know about that. Yeah, geo traits, geo stats, 49 years old. I don't think so. Berenica, you can do better. Yeah, you can do better. Decline, and I keep an eye on the Brudii. Make sure they're not making any aggressive moves in my direction. No, they're looking okay. So 158,000 in the treasury. Kydonia has expanded, so that's what I was waiting for. I didn't want to start building something here because I saw that they were very close. So consular's chambers here in Kydonia. Go, go, go. And then on Memos Philopater. You are 37. Seleucia, 1 star. Okay, you just got married. Congratulations. And Ramos Philometer, Master Smith, 10% discount on unit training costs. That's going to be you. And then Shipwright, +1 command at sea, and that's going to be you. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. We need all the good admirals we can get. And I'm surprised I wasn't attacked here because I got my guys a little bit too separated, and I was worried about that. I really was. I thought that was a slip up that the enemy was going to pounce on, but no, they kind of let me off the hook there. So thank goodness for that. Now you
Ready to sail.
corner these guys, and if you can kill them, nope, they just want to get away. Maybe we can still get them.
Prepare to engage.
Yeah, we sunk them,
The sea is yours.
and
great
then
lord.
what do we have? A 15-person quinquereme right there.
Ready to sail. Aye, great lord.
Yeah, let's mess them up.
Sail. Ready to sail. Prepare to engage. The sea is yours, great lord.
Yeah, I'm working on this. I'm getting some wins here. That looks like a lot, although it could be very damaged and low. Yeah, honestly, maybe it's very weak stuff. Decent admiral command stars though. But I'm starting to look like I have decent numbers in the area, which does feel nice.
Ready to
And ooh, you
sail.
can get back up here. Oh, you can't. Oh, just out of range. That's too bad.
Ships.
I did just offer the Armenians some map information as a gift, just to sort of try to open up some talks between us, and they did decline that. They're still a bit suspicious of us. I'm going to see if I can offer them 136,772 denarii for a protectorate. That's all of the money that I have. So let's see if they... And no, they're not interested. I'm going to just try one more. I don't think that... Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get anywhere with this, but I'm going to try offering them everything that I have, and then I'm going to offer them 2 settlements as well. I'm not going to offer them Campus Alani because I still have troops inside of the province. But maybe if I offer them, so that's that money, and then make an offer of, I give region, and it's going to be Fraspa and Campus Alani, not Campus Sakai, Campus Alani. It'd be really nice if this was more like easy, like make sure to check to make sure. It's pretty important, you know. You gotta get the right ones here. And then Fraspa, so that's gonna be here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see about that. No, they're not interested. I'll try again next turn.
My liege.
The Romans aren't exactly playing coy here. I mean, they just came right back in after I've taken Carthage. I have a considerable, I have a decent force here in Carthage, and they seem to be wandering a bit too far into the Egyptian snake's den. I mean, what are we talking about here? They got Praetorians, Urbans, 2 Praetorians, 3 Urbans, Legionary. Yes, okay, so good units. Yeah, good units. Good, tough Roman units. And they are on the bridge too, this old guy is. What about you? Kind of a half stack as well. Yeah, so my army is still retraining, and I only have 2 Pharaoh's guards in this army. And the bowmen aren't quite fixed up yet. But then again, I think this is an opportunity. If they are going to stand and fight, I should try to... Yeah, the balance of power is kind of even, despite the fact that I have a bigger army. Yeah, they have a tough army. So let's see if I can wipe them out. My infantry corps is really banged up here, so I'm going to really be counting on my chariots and my axes to hopefully kind of carry the day here, but we will see about that. So you guys come up, and then let's see here. Chariot archers can come up as well, and then camels go there. And remind me, so it's going to be the unit of, is it Praetorian Cav is going to be the 1 Cav unit? I think so. And they think they're going to be hanging tight, eh? Is that what they think? Well, I think that I can draw them out by using my chariot archers and my camel archers. I think I can draw them towards me. We are shooting some arrows into their Praetorians, and we have caused them to move up a little bit, maybe into range of our artillery. Yeah, looks like we're getting some shots in. Nothing hit there. But this is all we want. We just want to draw units out so that we can single them down. Maybe charge them with my chariots here. And as long as the artillery is shooting at those guys, we can charge here with these chariots. And those legionaries should get wrapped up. And let's send camel archers over here to start shooting at these Praetorians. And are those legionaries? There they go. Now they're routing. And now let's get my chariot archers in position to start shooting at these urban cohorts. And yeah, camels can run. And these legionaries are down to 1 man. So yeah, shoot in there. And the Egyptian chariot comes back. Chariot archers come here. And yeah, everyone can run. Everyone can run. You can go back. or just take field and fire. That's fine too. That's fine too. Jesus, you just really want to get charged, eh? Cool. This is gonna lose a unit of chariots? Sweet. Love it. That's great. And yeah, just do whatever you want. Yeah, maybe you'll actually do some damage against those urban courts. Can I get you guys out? Can I save you guys, or are you just gonna do whatever you want? Alright, Praetorian Cav coming in. That's the scary. Those are the scary boys right there. So can we get away from that? I reckon they are faster than my camel archers. And here we go. Units coming on in here. Let's get Desert Axis ready to charge into those guys. And yeah, they can just chase a unit of camel archers to the rear. That's totally fine with me. And then you guys go in and kind of actually want to charge into the rear of those urbans if I can. And then you guys come around to here. And then yeah, you go in as well. So hit the urbans. Those are urbans. Yeah, those are tough units. Okay. And then slingers come around to this side and start shooting into that. So there we go. Okay, so they're already routing. That's wonderful. So yeah, they caught my camel archers on that side, but over here, yeah, we're running down these guys. Oh yeah, let's see. You stop firing, and then you stop firing as well. And the Praetorians are now in Testudo. And are we gonna rout these guys, or are they gonna really hurt us here? Praetorian cohorts, yeah, that's tough. Can I get my guys out? Yeah, my guys are routing. Darn. Nope, just wanna hang out there, eh? Yeah, we'll see if we can get them out. Here, and then here. So desert axes are coming up. Yeah, you guys can, come on, you're on chariots, you can get away. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. And desert axes can come on up. Desert axes, go, go, go. And it really feels like they're fleeing, so I would love it if I could run these guys down. But I have to break them. And where did the Praetorian cav go? Not sure. So yeah, let's try to break those Praetorians, and then there's those Praetorian cohorts as well. And those two urbans. Last unit of Praetorians. Can we break these guys? Come on, break them. Break them, come on. You can do it. You can do it, break them, come on. Chariot archers and camels, that's what we got. Come on, guys. Come on, guys, get a good charge. Hit him. Hit him. That was a devastating Pelham toss. That killed a lot of chariots. Holy shit. Just at axes, it'd be great if you guys wanted to join the fight. And come on, can we rout these guys? Yeah, Praetorians are fighting freaking hard. But if we can just give our guys time to get in here, get into this fight. There we go. We got the break. And those Praetorians are getting cut down. How do we do? So 90% were killed. And that Praetorian cav unit was not a general's bodyguard unit. So this small army should have been wiped. Now they did kill 204 men. I feel like they killed more than that. But yeah, alright. So we got rid of them. It was honestly a tough little chunky army. And now Carthage is struggling with public order. Let's lower the taxes there. And then, yeah, we gotta retrain these boys. Let's do this. And I guess we should train up a unit of peasants so that we can eventually leave Carthage. So yeah, enemy army routes, that feels good. It's tempting to go after them. How is my faction leader's army? Are you guys ready to go? It's just a few more upgrades. I think these are just all upgrades, honestly, for... Is it one of their temples? The Pantheon, Roman... Yeah, weapons, armor. Yeah, that's kind of nice, actually. Also, we have gotten ourselves a look at Cirta as well, and it's not looking too heavily defended here. What do they have? Stone walls, not too bad. And infantry, we're looking at legionary and early legionary. So I wonder if they are not able to train anymore. Do I have any eyes on what they have for military buildings? I would like to get a spy inside to see if I could find out. What are your chances? Do I not know until... 75% chance of getting inside, okay. Yeah, if they're done training urbans and praetorians, that would be nice. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, just go back to fighting legionaries and early legionaries would be very, very nice. But let's go ahead and drop a save. I'm not gonna, venture out and fight a bridge battle for those two units. Like, no, I'm good on that. And I need to get this army retrained anyway. So let's go ahead and end this turn. Oh yeah, I have that diplomat. And yeah, I got these boats caught out, which is unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Hopefully they can get away. And maybe not. Come on, show me where we are. So this is right there. We're losing some boats. Damn, that sucks. And they're blockading one of my ports as well. Okay, interesting. So we're trying to talk to the Britons because I could give them some money and maybe try to help them out in their fight against the Romans. Yeah, 123,000 in the treasury. And then Torturer. So Nakronk, Alexander, where are you? Public Security. Sardis. I should probably put you in Pergamum because I was having issues with public order there. I need to get rid of the Greek culture here, really. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to be building large stone walls to replace the Greek, just regular stone walls, crop rotation to replace the Greek, communal farming, foundry to replace the Greek armor. These are both 4-turn buildings, and then these are all 5-turn buildings, and then just academy just to try to further tilt the culture in my favor, hopefully. So that's going to be the idea here in Pergamum. And if I have to, I can bring Ramos, or not Ramos, but Nakronk Alexander over to Pergamum to help out, because yeah, I think he's probably a better governor, I suppose. And Ramos Irigetes is management down here. Yes, nice. Yeah, he's looking good. Dang. Yeah, he's looking very good. Let's see here. Overseer, -1 influence, +1 to farming output. Okay, not too crazy about that one. And then a couple admirals got some command stars as well. Good. Like to see it. That's what I need. More of that. Please and thank you. A lot of boats being built because there are a lot of enemy boats attacking me. Jesus Christ, it's just nonstop. And can we kill this assassin?
Ready.
95% chance, despite the fact that he has 3 experience and my assassin has 2 experience. It seems like assassins actually do well at killing other assassins, which makes me feel good because I was concerned for a while. I was like, man, I have like, you know, like a base, like 1 experienced assassin coming out of training, maybe like 2 experience if I get lucky. And I'm like, all right, how do I build this guy up? What do I attack? Army captains, brigand army captains, you know, 1 influence diplomats. The odds are never that great, even for these like what you consider to be like low, low danger targets. They're not that great, but considering that assassins seem to actually do well fighting other assassins, that's interesting. Because that's a better assassin than my assassin, but he's a 95% chance. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice little interplay going on there. That's that's good. That's good. That's decent little balance, because I was wondering like what's a good target for an assassin to level up, you know? Other assassins apparently. Yeah, I like that. Now obviously that means being able to, yeah, now he's like what? Now he's a
Assassin.
just from killing that one guy, he's up to 5 experience just from killing that one guy. That's amazing. That's so cool. Yeah, I like that. I was worried too because I was like, man, I'm having a hard time leveling up assassins. All right, is this guy gonna fight me? No. Why would he fight me? Why would he fight me? I outnumber them.
My liege, march.
Yeah, there's no reason to. I'm just gonna push him back all the way to Nepta, I suppose.
Mighty general.
Moving on into the next turn, and these Roman forces are just continuing to dive a little bit deeper into my territory. Now they are right outside of Thapsus, and again, I just don't see it. I don't really know what exactly they are hoping to accomplish here. Let's move. Can I move my
Mighty general. Onward.
peasants out of the way? Yes, I can. And then, yeah, this is a good army. This is my faction leader's army. Yeah, this is a good army. They have some good weapon and armor upgrades as well from the settlement that I'm in, and these guys can just march right on out and take on this force right here.
Attack!
Sure, they want to retreat. Well,
Is ours,
we can
mighty
follow
one.
them up in, yeah, 3 praetorians and some auxilias, some onagers, but really, we can take this on, I think. We are going to be starting on this hill here, and they didn't start on the hill. That's interesting. I kind of thought they would be, you know, kind of matching me right across. They do have the onagers, though, so I have to be careful of that, and I have to try to find an opening to come on in and snipe that onager without letting it get any good shots on me. Or they could just make it very easy for me and just leave the onager behind. That works too. Yeah, that works too. Let's send the Nile Cav.
Units, double tap.
You can run down there and go after that onager. And then you guys are probably close to being in range. Let's just wheel to match their facing. And then this force here of chariots and desert axes can... Yeah, you probably want to start running up. And then chariot archers... Where are you guys? Over here? Yeah, chariot archers just hang out here. And... Yeah, slingers as well. Get over here. They're trying to protect their cavalry down here. Or their onagers. And yeah, auxilia are going to be coming down. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we can just kind of come over here and just sandwich that auxilia. It's not a good fight for us, but we can probably hit it from multiple sides. Like, hit it like that on the run, and maybe... Yep, there you go. Instant break. Perfect. Nice. And what do we have there? Early legionary? Honestly, not a bad target for our... cav as well. Yeah, let's clean up those auxilia, and let's get you guys over there. And let's get you guys over here. And yeah, you guys can run, definitely, and just maybe hit there. So those auxilia are running. What are you guys? Praetorians? Yeah, chariots can charge the Praetorians and probably mess them up. And then, oh, we charged at the early legionaries. And yeah, there they go. They're broken. Perfect. Chariot archers just move up here, and yeah, we're messing up those Praetorians. They want to send up more Praetorians for us to kill. Perfect, I love it. And then yeah, Nile Cav, just hang in the back. Just hang out back here. What are they sending up? Some auxilia. That's fine. We can continue to shoot at them with our chariot archers. Yeah, more auxilia. Let's just stay out of that. And then chariots over here. Let's hit those Praetorians before they throw more pedum into us, and hopefully my archers are shooting at those Praetorians down there. And then yeah, same thing. Just keep avoiding those auxilia for now. Let's get up here. Maybe we can get a downhill charge. And let's send desert axes down here, and downhill charge maybe into these Praetorians. Yeah, why not? And archers just get off of fire at will. And then, yeah, chase down and get rid of these auxilia. And there we go. Looks like they're all running. Perfect. You guys can stop firing as well. Just chase down the last of these units. And that is going to be a full army wipe. Now, we did lose 15 men, but all in all, that went pretty well. And we should be able to... I wonder if we can actually kill this other army.
Is ours, mighty one.
Yeah, can we get you guys as well? What is it? Just a general? And yeah, 3-star general. Goddamn, you have a lot of good stuff too. And an urban cohort? Yeah, totally. I don't even want to... yeah, let's just fight it. Just make sure. I don't want to lose too many guys here. Right off the bat, they're going to be sending their general after our chariots, so that's a pretty good fight for us. Let's send them in and support them with some desert axes. And what do we have here? Urbans want to just charge right after my cav. I mean, honestly, guys, that's fine. Just make you guys go off of fire at will. You guys go off of fire at will, and then just run them down. There goes the general. And then let's continue this battle, and we can run down those urbans. And that is going to be that. Very nice, very clean. So there's not going to be a lot, with that, there's not a lot of military presence left in these regions from the Romans, that is. So we could make a pretty clean advance onto Cirta, is it? Obviously from Carthage, not from, is this Thapsus? 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 Yeah. My faction leader's army, for now, can you get back? No, you can't. Can you go here? Okay, let's do this and do that. Ooh, shh. Okay. Can anyone get back? You can. Good. Okay, perfect. Oh, that made me a little nervous there. Yeah, definitely we need some more... Definitely need some more peasants trained up here. In Thapsus. And then these guys... Start moving on to Carthage, because what Carthage can do now is retrain these units. And let's get a Pharaoh's Guard as well. We need a third one of those. Pharaoh's Guard and a We need something else. Chariots? Yeah, we need some more chariots. Yeah, we need a couple more units, I would say, before I feel comfortable bringing this army and marching it onto Cirta. But it's not going to be long before it's ready to go, and by then my faction leader's army is going to be ready to move from Thapsus, cover down here to Carthage just to keep the population loyalty in check, and then same thing here in Leptis Magna. I'm going to be getting an army ready to go. This is a pretty ragtag army, but they're going to be ready to go, and they can cover down here to Thapsus, because there still are some Roman forces kind of sneaking through the mountains here. So I can't just leave Thapsus and Leptis Magna completely unguarded. I do have to sort of stay behind a little bit and keep cleaning up the scraps, you know? And these guys will be marching on Nepta.
Sire.
And yeah, there's a lot of Roman scraps hanging about, but we'll be making our march. And I wonder if these guys can do, like, take on Nepta and Dimity. I don't know. These are pretty scruffy forces, but
Sire.
we can, we'll try. We'll try our best.
My liege.
However, that is all going to have to wait until next time. Before I go, I just wanted to say that if you are enjoying these videos and you would like to support the channel, then consider subscribing, liking, and sharing. It all helps immensely. So until next time, this has been Con, a step playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.